We're with Slade Bolden. It is day one of prep here in Dallas for the Cotton Bowl. Number 1 seed Alabama, number 4 seed Cincinnati. In the Cotton Bowl over at Jerry World, AT&T Stadium, our daily diary with Slade is presented by Dr. Pepper. And Slade, this is a game that you guys have a lot of experience in. If you play at Alabama, you play in these types of games. I know it doesn't get old, but does it feel kind of normal just to be in the situation as an Alabama player?
I think yes and no. I think when it comes to traveling and staying in a hotel for a week and going to practice somewhere different, I feel like that is something that we're used to, but it's still exciting. It's still something that we are thankful to be at. Be in this game and be in this situation to take advantage of this great opportunity to not only play in this game, but hopefully to playing the national championship, which is the biggest goal and what we work for in the off season and leading up to this season as well. So yeah, we are. I mean, I guess I played in a few of these games, and that is definitely beneficial. But also, it's still prepare like it's the last game or prepare like it's the only game. It's we still take it just as serious and. Just want to make sure that we're on top of our game, no matter if we have been in this situation in the past.
So what has the preparation been like in Tuscaloosa? Again, this is not something that is new to you guys. You know what it's like to prepare for this. What was it like in comparison to previous years in Tuscaloosa before you guys headed here to Dallas?
It wasn't too different because what Coach likes to do is he doesn't like to start on the opponent too early. So we had a good week. I think it was 4 or 5 days of, working on fundamentals, basically a lot of good on good. And it was longer practices, like similar to what we did in camp. And then we got 4 or 5 days off. That was before Christmas break. So we got 4 or 5 days off, came back and had 3 practices that were similar to what we did before the break. And then we got off for Christmas. And then we started we had 2 practices before the Christmas break where we started on Cincinnati. And then we had the Christmas break, and then we kind of started back, kind of rebooted and then started back on Cincinnati again. So I feel like we got a good week and a half, 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks of preparing for Cincinnati. But we did have a longer break than what we're used to before that we didn't start on Cincinnati yet. So that is something that Coach does. I kind of understand when it comes to that because you don't want to get too long-winded on going over the same things. And plus, it's always, it's good for a team to kind of get back to the basics and just kind of work on different things that we may have struggled in the season or stuff, work on stuff that we need to improve on.
There's been a lot of talk about your specific position with John Mechie out and that other guy that steps up to kind of fill that spot. Nick Saban mentioned a couple of guys. Who have you seen from some of your teammates that maybe have stepped up a little bit in the time between John Mechie's injury against Georgia to right now?
I feel like all the guys that haven't seen or haven't gotten a lot of experience have really done a good job of stepping up and, kind of understanding that, it's possible that the next man, the idea that the next man is up is definitely possible because they just saw it with Mechie. And, when Ja'Cory Brooks came in and did the good of a job as he did. So I feel like everybody's practicing like they're, going to play, and that's what you want. And I feel like, all the guys, I can't really name a specific one. I feel like everybody's taking it serious and taking the game plan serious and making sure everybody's on the right beat because you never know. And it showed in the SEC. You never know when your name's going to be called, and you just got to step up.
Now, you guys will spend a lot of time in that team hotel kind of living in the bubble. So who's the roommate with you this week?
Major Tennyson. He's been my roommate probably all season. I've been friends with him since I've gotten here. So I kind of got lucky that I love all my teammates, don't get me wrong, but I guess I'd be closer to Major than most people. So I've kind of been with him all year. So I definitely don't want to switch that up.
Yeah, I mean, you got seniority though. You get to pick the roommate, don't you, with your seniority?
Well, you're not really allowed. Usually they assign, but I think they kind of look out for us old guys like me.
All right, he's Slade Bolden. He's going to join us throughout this week leading up to the Cotton Bowl, and the semifinal game as the Crimson Tide of Alabama takes on Cincinnati. His appearances with us are presented by the great people at Dr. Pepper. You know, Dr. Pepper loves college football just like you do. And what started as a season full of rivalries, close calls, and many cold cans of sweet Dr. Pepper now coming to a close. So raise a Dr. Pepper to celebrate another glorious season of football, and fans built by Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve. All right, Slade, thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow to find out what's going on Tuesday and another day of game prep for Cincinnati. Take care of yourself.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for having me.
All right, that is Slade Bolden, the Alabama wide receiver, presented with us each day this week by the great people at Dr. Pepper.